Hello everyone, this is As Mohammad Khan. I again welcome you in our next segment in which we will study about the other organelles. Like we have studied about the mitochondria, Golgi body, endoplasmic reticulum. So in this segment we will discuss some other organelle student like lysosome, vacuoles, plastid, centrosome. These organelles also play very important role inside the cell student. Like this lysosome. Lysosome is a small bag-like structures that are found inside the cell student. These small bag-like structures have enzymes in them, and those enzymes are known as hydrolytic enzyme students. So what they have? They have hydrolytic enzyme. So it is most important question that which enzymes are found inside the lysosome. So what will you write in this? Hydrolytic enzymes. Now with the help of these hydrolytic enzymes, what the lysosomes do? They protect the cell from the foreign particles or pathogens. Means when the foreign particles or pathogens are entered inside the cell, then lysosome engulf them, and by the engulfing, with the help of hydrolytic enzyme, they digest those foreign particles and protect cell from them. With this, what they do many times, they protect the cell or particular living organisms from the diseases. That's why lysosomes are also known as the guard of cell. Like a country is protected by its soldiers that are found around the border or inside the country. Like this, it also works like a soldier and protect the cell from the enemies. Now, many times due to the higher concentration of hydrolytic enzyme, this lysosome is burst, student, and the hydrolytic enzyme is spread all over the cell. Means the hydrolytic enzyme is spread due to the bursting of the lysosome, and that hydrolytic enzyme is spread all over the cell, from which the whole cell is digested. That's why the lysosome is also known as suicide bag. So there is another name from which we can call it. First is the guard of cell, second is suicide bag. Now we come on the next important component of the cell, students, that is vacuole. Vacuoles are also the sac-like structure and found inside the cell. In the animal cell, they have the small size, but in the plant cell, they have the large size. Now, why do they have the large size in the plant cell? Can you tell me the answer of this question? It is very important question for your exam point of view. Yes, tell me, why do the plant cells have large size? Yes, tell me. As you know, the plants make their food with the help of photosynthesis, student. So in the daytime, they make their food. So for night purpose, they store their food in their large size vacuole. So with the help of that, they can store more and more food. That's why the plant cells have large size vacuole, student. Animals can take their food in any time. That's why they have small size vacuole. Now there are three types of vacuole, student. First is sap vacuole. Second is food vacuole. Third is contractile vacuole. This vacuole is also known as the storekeeper of the cell, student. Storekeeper of the cell, because it works as a storing of the substances. Like in the sap vacuole, there are different biochemical substances are stored, like enzymes, hormones, protein, lipids. All these substances are stored inside it, and it has the fluid-like appearance. That's why it is known as sap vacuole. Next is food vacuole. As you know about the unicellular organism, unicellular organism means the organisms that have single cell. So those organisms have food vacuole in them. What they have? They have food vacuole. First, they engulf the food in them, and that complex food is converted into simple food with the help of enzyme. So those vacuoles that are found in the unicellular organisms and help in the digestion of the food are known as food vacuole, student. Next is contractile vacuole, student. Contractile vacuole. Contractile vacuole, so with the help of this word you can understand. Contractile means contracted. So these vacuole are also found in unicellular organisms. Now what they do? They help the unicellular organisms in excretion. So with the help of that, the waste material is removed, means the waste material is removed by them. So those vacuoles are known as contractile vacuole, student. So these are the three types of the vacuoles. So the first function, you know that what they do, they help in the storing of the food. And next function that they have, they provide the shape and structure to the cell. Third is they provide rigidity to the cell. Like the plants have large size vacuole, that's why their cell is more rigid than animal cell. So these are the important functions of the vacuoles. Now we come on the next important organelle of the cell, and it is found in plant cell. And what is it, student? It is plastid. Plastid. Now what is plastid? Plastid is colorful pigment like structure, means from which the plant cell have the different color. That particular organelle is known as plastid. And for this, what it has double membrane. Double membrane have, and in this there are the parallel granum are found. So there are three types of plastid, student. There are three types of plastid. First is chloroplast. and it is the important plastid of the plant cell from which the plants have the green color, and the colorful pigment that is found in it is chlorophyll, and it helps the plant in photosynthesis. So which plastids help in photosynthesis? What is it? It is plastid. It is chloroplast plastid. Next is leucoplast. Now it is the plastid, student, that does not have any color. It is colorless. But what is its function? It stores oil, fat, starch in it, and generally it is found in the root or the tendril of the plant. Root and tendril of the plant it is found. Next is chromoplast. Student, it is the most important plastid that is found in the plant cell, and it is the plastid from which the animals are attracted towards the plant, and due to it plants have the different colors of flowers. Like according to the plants you observe the different color of the flower. Like the rose have the pink color flower, sunflower have yellow color flower, jasmine have white color flower. So what they have for that? They have the particular chromoplast in them, and due to that chromoplast they attract the animals towards them, and that particular process is known as pollination. So it is the plastid that helps in pollination of the plant, and pollination facilitate which process, student? It is fertilization. Now we come on the last organelle, that is centrosome. Centrosome is generally found in animal cell, and where does it found? It found near the nucleus, student, and it is the organelles that helps the animal cell in the cell division. Means cell is divided into two or more than two parts with the help of mitosis and meiosis, cell division. That important process is done with the help of this centrosome, student. So it is about the cell organelles. Now I am sure that you have cleared all these concepts and you will revise it again with the help of your books or notebooks. So thank you very much. Have a nice day.